Hi everybody, it's me, Elizabeth Signs, aka Fairy Woman, and we are on day 3 of the Fairies Guide to Being Human Magical Companion. I am so glad to be on day 3. I've actually consistently done 3 videos. I've had sometimes going, I'm going to keep posting, and then I drop off. So I'm committed, I'm here, we're doing it, we're all doing it together. As I said, I wanted to feature a small online business every episode. My friend Kristen Ford makes gorgeous jewelry like this. Let me see if I can get closer. See this ruby and these sapphires. These sapphire earrings are some of my favorites. Anyways, she makes gorgeous jewelry with crystals and their energy, and she meditates when she designs them and all that kind of stuff. So she normally sells to retailers all across the country, but during this COVID-19, she has a pop-up online shop at kristenfordjewelry.com. The link will be below. Or on Facebook, I think it's above me, but whatever. You can find stuff there. Again, Mother's Day is coming up. Throwing out some great gift idea places. So here we are, day 3. I hope everyone is still finding peace, being able to work through and journal and do the things that they need to do to stay centered in this craziness of the pandemic. So day 3 is chapter 3 in the book. And in the workbook, the fairy message is, what do you expect? Honestly, ask yourself about your expectations. What result do you expect from your actions? Do you expect yourself to be perfect? How do you expect others to treat you? Every morning, humans wake up and start creating their day with their expectations. They start framing their perspective before anything even happens. You are so busy in your mind deciding how life is going to be that you have forgotten to be and allow. What if you took that risk, knowing what would happen next? Not knowing what would happen next. Every choice has millions of paths that could follow it. Millions. You start to direct yourself down one of those paths by how you align your thoughts, feelings, and energy. So when you try to force a certain result, you need to look at the energy behind that. Are you forcing it out of fear? Can you trust the universe, the one, and all those guides to bring you your highest and best? Some amazing solution you have never dreamed possible. Align yourself with the magical self, the magical life. Allow the miracles to unfold now. And I think that's so important right now. We're in that stage of rebirth. And, I've had, I almost felt like a punch in the gut anytime anyone said, well, when we get back to normal, because there's no going back to normal and what was normal to begin with. But the idea that we're going to be able to go back to the way we were before is I don't see possible. But I don't know what to expect, and no one else does. So our natural inclination is to try to go back to the old, try to do what we used to do. When we get afraid or are having to face an uncertain situation, it's very common for people to fall back on old bad behaviors, old addictions, old ways of being. And I think a lot of people are finding themselves going in and out of that cycle or feeling pulled that way. So it's really important to let go of your expectations, because when you let go of the expectations, then you stop looking for things to be okay. And you can kind of let things just be as they are and accept it. That's a huge path towards finding peace, is going, okay, it's not how I want it to be in my head. The things aren't ending up the way I thought it was going to be. So what is it right now? And just looking at it clearly, without judgment, without expectation, and then moving from that place, you can make better choices. So I think right now it's important for all of us to let go of our expectations of what we think it could be or should be or want it to be, and instead accept what is happening now and see where we can move from that place. The action step is, everyone is beautiful in their own unique way. When you seek the beauty in the world and in others, you begin to see it in yourself. Today, try to find something uniquely beautiful about yourself. The situations you experience, the place you live, and or the people around you. Make note of these. When you're feeling like an ugly person in an ugly place, surrounded by ugly people, you can remind yourself of the beauty you experienced and bring yourself back to that perspective. So I think that there is this like energy of blame and anger going on around us right now. People are mad at protesters. Protesters are mad at people. You know, everyone wants to blame the government or wants to blame some part of the government, and it's like let's just let all of this go. We're in a situation that no one has been in before. Again, expectations. How could we expect anyone to know what to do in this situation when it's nothing that anyone has ever experienced on this level at this point, all of the world? And this isn't to argue politics. This is to say, let go of the expectations of what you think should be happening or what's happening around you, and instead look for the beauty. Instead of focusing on the places that feel hard, feel ugly. And again, don't go into denial. I mean, be aware when things come up or feelings come up that don't feel pretty, but help yourself shift back into looking for the good in the situation, looking for the positive, looking for the beauty around you. So many people are noticing the lack of pollution, that the air has gotten beautiful around them, that the water has gotten lovely around them, that there's more animals out. You know, there are things that you can look around and see and take in the beauty. And there are tons of beautiful, heartwarming stories of people helping other people out there if you look for them. So I think it's important to just make note of those. And the more that you keep adding those to a journal, writing them down, the more you can turn to of like, when you want to go into a whole spiral of the world's awful, people are awful, you can look at that list and go, okay, no, but these good things happen. There is good in the world. And when you see it in other people, you start seeing it in yourself. When you really acknowledge the beauty out there, you start to acknowledge the beauty within too. So I hope that you all can find the beauty in your life, the beauty in your soul, the unique, beautiful, magical person that you are, and have a magical day. Thank you.